Hey guys, welcome to Foodies Live. We're back in the Sub-Zero and Wolf Showroom kitchens, and this place is open to the public. You should really come down and check out some of the amazing designs they have. But today we're in the kitchen with Tony Morales. He's the founder of Desert Smoke BBQ and just makes a great line of product. So we will kick it over to him and he'll show us what he's got going on.
Hey guys, I'm Tony Morales with Desert Smoke BBQ, and today we are going to do some Southwestern fingerling potatoes with our all-purpose Southwestern seasoning, and then we're gonna roll into some some habanero peach glazed pork chops. So if that all sounds good to you, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've got a cast iron skillet here that we're gonna toss in some red onions, as well as dicing a few more. This is a really simple meal that you can make in about 20 minutes with minimal prep. So it's kind of fun for those last minute, I'm hungry and I've been busy all day, so I really don't want to work too hard meals.
So can you replace the red onion with like a shallot or anything, or do you recommend the red onion?
I actually really like the red onion because they caramelize well, you get a lot of sweetness from them. You can use shallot. I'm actually going to throw in some garlic as well. About a teaspoon of garlic. And once I get my onions going real nice, they go to our refrigerator and grab out bacon, which bacon goes in every dish, in my kitchen anyway. Throw in some bacon there. Get that going.
I don't know what vegetarian would be in your kitchen, but if there was one, what would you use in place of bacon to season that?
In place of bacon? I don't know that you can replace bacon. That's just a bad idea. The bacon's kind of optional. I like the flavor that it adds, but it really is optional. It's not something that you absolutely have to have. You can just simply use an olive oil or canola oil. In this case, I've got a little canola oil that I'm going to add as well, just to kind of fill out the bacon fat. You want some kind of fat. It can also be butter, for that matter. So we're going to take our fingerlings, and in this case I've got some baby Russians and purples, just because they're nice and colorful. And it's hot in this kitchen.
Yeah.
We're really cooking here. So we're just going to cut these potatoes in half. And again, this is just a quick, fun, easy recipe. Now, I like using cast iron. It's not necessary, but I like cast iron because it's nice, even heat.
So the cast iron provides an even heat as opposed to like some of the non-stick skillets and...
Yeah, in this recipe, for two reasons I like the cast iron. One, because it really is a much more even heat, but secondarily, I'm going to put this in the oven afterwards to finish. So we're going to get everything going nicely, get everything seasoned, and then finish it off in the oven. And cast iron is just going to be better for that.
Oh, right. And then, did you say you're using canola oil or what?
I'm using 100% canola oil. Olive oil is going to smoke a little bit too much, and I really like to use that more as a finishing oil. So this will be just some canola to kind of help fortify that bacon fat. So we're going to season with some of our Southwestern seasoning here.
Where's that Southwestern seasoning from?
It is our new all-purpose Southwestern seasoning. It's got about 7 different chilies in it, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of smoked paprika, some smoked sea salt, just a good all-around seasoning.
Nice.
So anything you want to add a little heat to, a little kick, it's delicious. And it will be available online and in stores soon. So now that we've got our potatoes, or our little bacon and garlic and onion mixture just about there, we're going to go ahead and add our fingerling potatoes.
That looks amazing.
Nice, bright, colorful potatoes. And the other thing I like about this dish is it's just a great way to use ingredients that you probably have around the house already that you tend to do the same things with. So we're going to toss in just a little bit more of the all-purpose seasoning.
And so you created that seasoning, right? It's part
Absolutely.
of the Desert Smoke?
I did. These are all of the recipes for all the barbecue sauces, the all-purpose seasoning. I've got a line of chili-flavored sea salts and sugars. They're all my recipes. They all come from a lot of experimentation in the kitchen. I take ingredients that I like and I combine them just in ways that I think will be useful for people to use.
And it seems like you've traveled a lot to like the South and things like that to kind of, you've gone to different barbecue fests and things like that.
I have. I tend to travel all over the place, anywhere where good food can be had. I call them culinary adventures. I'll take off for the weekend and go someplace and plan my whole trip around what I'm going to eat and where I'm going to eat. I watch a lot of food TV. I watch Foodies Live.
Nice.
And then, for instance, I'm going on a trip here in a couple weeks to San Francisco. And one of the things I'm doing to make this one a little bit different than some of the other trips that I've taken is I'm actually calling on various chefs that I know, chefs and foodies, and asking them where I should go to eat. So all of my meals are actually being at restaurants that are recommended by friends and chefs, and they're all places that they love to eat. So this trip, that's really what it's all about. I'm just going to places that people think I should go, and I'm going to eat and talk about it.
That's awesome.
It's a cool way to kind of change things up. All right, so what you want to do is you want to get these potatoes to where they're soft. And once they start to get soft, I'm going to go ahead and throw them in a 450-degree oven for about 15 minutes just to finish them off. And then at the very end, I'm going to add some raw red onions and let those go for about 3 or 4 more minutes. And then while we do that, I will go ahead and get started on the pork chops.
What kind of different flavoring, because you had the onions that have been cooking in there the whole time, and then as opposed to the onions that you're going to add towards the end, will it have a different texture or flavor? Or
the onions at the end, they're not going to be as soft, so they're going to be a little crisp. They're going to be a little sharp. So you're going to get, from the caramelized onions, you're going to get a nice, sweet, full onion flavor. And then from the raw onions or the semi-raw onions, they're going to be nice and crisp and a little acidic, a little harsh, or a little sharp. So you're going to get a little bit of a contrast there.
oh, nice.
So now we're going to move on to our pork chops.